2 whole weeks without any dairy products. No milk, no cheese, no nothing. Right after the intro. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Trey, and this is Self-Improvement Sunday. So today I just wanted to talk about a little experiment I just got done doing not that long ago. I did 2 weeks, 14 days of no dairy. Well, really, in all honesty, it was closer to 13 days because I kind of just decided on the last day that I learned what I needed to learn, and it was fine if we just discontinued the experiment. And in full disclosure, it did take me a few days to kind of ease into the habits, and I accidentally had a bite or two here and there of something. Like one time I took a bite of a sugar cookie without even thinking about it. So yeah, there is that. That's not the first thing I wanted to mention. Dairy is in everything. It is so hard to lose out on. It is so hard to completely eliminate dairy if you're not actively and diligently looking at the ingredients in what you're eating. And I mean, it'll usually say a list of allergens on the packaging, but it doesn't always. And dairy encompasses so many names. You want to be looking for, if it says milk, it's a no-go. If it says whey, W-H-E-Y, it's a no-go. Casein, C-A-S-E-I-N, it's a byproduct of dairy. It's a no-go. They don't always make it easy for you in the sense that it's not always well mentioned on the packaging. And like I said, it's in pretty much everything. So why go dairy-free in the first place? It's been on my to-do list of experiments for over a decade now. I just never really got around to it. I suffer from a couple of skin issues, skin conditions that I think are related to food sensitivities. And I don't know exactly what it is I'm personally sensitive to, but my inclination is that it's a few minor sensitivities that kind of add up to a bigger sum of its parts. So I've been doing an elimination diet, and the idea is to try other things down the road to see how eliminating that from my diet goes. But my suspicion was that cutting out dairy would improve my skin conditions considerably, but not 100%. And that's more or less what happened. I think that it helped more than I thought it would. One of the side effects of quitting dairy is people will say that you'll feel less bloated, and I do kind of think that was the case. I personally did feel less bloated. I felt lighter and more clean on the inside, if that makes sense. And milk just coats everything that it comes across, and I feel that it coats your insides. And these aren't necessarily bad things. I'm not going to be one of those people who just makes a blanket statement, dairy bad, because here's the thing, I was eager to go back to eating dairy. And truth be told, I appreciated more than I did. You know, chocolate tastes fantastic to me after not having it for 13 days. They say you'll lose weight if you go dairy free. And this, I'm not going to lie, this was a big motivation for me. I've heard that, you can drop a whole bunch of weight from losing the dairy, just like that. And that wasn't really the case for me. I mean, maybe it takes longer than 13 days. I don't know. Some of the resources I read said it would happen within like the first week and a half. And I mean, I feel like I lost a little bit of weight, but it wasn't dramatic. Maybe these people were also eating a large amount of vegetables at the time too, which I was eating vegetables, but not a lot of them. I was eating a lot of rice and stir fry, and Asian flavors during this time. Rice, just a little bit of white rice, soy sauce, sesame oil, salt, pepper. That was my go-to snack, and it was so good in lieu of dairy. But yeah, as far as closing thoughts on the whole subject, Do I recommend going dairy-free for you? I can't make that call for you. I'm not going to give medical advice on this vlog, but you know your dietary needs more than I do. I'm not advocating for anything. I just try these things and I report back on them, in case people are curious. Would I ever go dairy-free again? Yeah, probably. I mean, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, and it was nice to be able to appreciate what I missed when I came back to it. But since my skin did clear up quite a bit, and I noticed myself feeling more vigorous and had more vitality in my day-to-day life, I definitely feel like I want to cut back on dairy, and that about does it. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Check back all the time for new content. Take care, everyone.